Knowledge is power. What you are not aware of can control you. Maybe we all need to go to a mystic school or something like that to learn about all the things that they don't teach us in school. There is so much information, so much knowledge, so much history. If you look into theosophy, anthroposophy, if you look into spiritual teachings, mystical teachings, indigenous people, different religions, different belief systems, you can find so many similarities. The same thing explained from different perspectives. A lot of symbols that we don't really know what they mean. And I think it's really time that we get this knowledge, that we start to learn about all these things so that we can be in control, in charge, so we know what we are talking about, we know what is happening around us. So, very welcome to this video. My name is Mia Isaksson, and I'm just offering my thoughts, and I'm studying a lot on my own from internet. So what I'm giving you is just what I picked up, and I want to share it with you. And my goal is always to make the world a better place. So maybe we need to go to Hogwarts. Maybe we need to create schools where we can really learn all those things. And the problem is that we believe that all this is just fantasy. We believe that this is just a movie, it's just a book, or it's just a fiction. It doesn't really exist in the real world. But we are aware of energies, and we are also aware of that everything now first manifests on an energy level, and after that it comes down to physicality, to matter. And if all this energy can somehow be controlled or manipulated, if there are ways to really use the energy in a better way and we don't know about it, there is so much information, and I really suggest that you Google it, do your own research, find out how many similarities there is between different religions, and see if you can get a little bit interested. If we just play with the idea that magic actually exists, then you don't know if you are using black magic or if you are doing something good. You also don't know if there is black magic used around you without you knowing about it. So again, knowledge is power, and I think it's really about time that we start to look into those things and get aware about them. I would like to try to make it a little bit more clear what I'm talking about. And one example can be the low feminine energy that we are brainwashed with actually today. They present it, they publish it, they want to make us believe that this ideal of being a woman today is actually more or less similar to the Whore of Babylon. And especially young people, they get this picture of women, of femininity, presented in a way that is really, really from a low vibration, very low frequency. It's very primitive, animal-like. You can see a lot of celebrities, famous people in different ways. They are presenting themselves I'm talking about women at this now, and they dress up like the devil. It's very not very much clothes on, and it's very seductive. It's very often they have games with connection to the devil in many different ways, and we can be led into think that this is some kind of normal, that is the way we should be, that's the way a woman should be. And of course now a lot of people will laugh at me and say, oh, but who think that, who will really believe that that's the way we should be? But we need to be aware that when we see things over and over and over again from in different situations, we get programmed. We start to think that this is actually how it should be. And someone said that if you heard something 7 times, then you think that's the truth. And of course, then if you see this image of women several times, not only 7, it's everywhere, in commercials, in music videos, on concerts, on social media, of course. And young people, they are easy to manipulate. And if we then all start to believe that this is the way the femininity should work, then we lower the vibration of femininity on the earth to a very primitive, basic, I would like to say satanic version of femininity. And that's not the only version. As I talked about in my last video, everything has a dark version and a light version. And of course, this low version exists. But is that where we want to go? Is that the energy we want to work with? Is that the way we want to be, present ourselves, think about women? Is there another way, maybe, where we can find a more divine way of looking at femininity? I just want to throw this out so that we can start to think about what is it really that they sell to us, and why do they do it? Is it just a coincidence, or could there actually be some kind of magic here that is trying to manipulate us in any direction? And if it's not, then you can just be happy. But if it is, maybe you should have a look into it. And knowledge is power. So even if you don't believe in that it could be something like this, knowledge is never bad. So try to study a little bit more. And this was only one example, because I think that's a very obvious thing. If we compare how women were presented 100 years ago, and I'm not saying that was perfect either, but that's another story. But just look where we are going. What direction is this moving towards? So I leave you with this for now, and I would love to hear your comments, and hope to see you soon again. Take good care. Bye bye.